But what about India?
झोपड़पट्टी में छोड़ के क्या करेंगे उसको कैसा जाने का कोई रास्ता है क्या नहीं
We have a problem in making sure that governance is accountable for all.
शहरीकरण आज के दौर की सच्चाई है।
What's the price of chasing a dream? Every year, millions live behind their homes, their families, and sometimes their identities to move to cities. They come with hope, but do they find what they're looking for, or something else entirely? Welcome to the world of urbanization and migration, a story of ambition, struggle, and survival. Urbanization isn't new. From ancient Rome to Indus Valley, cities have been the heart of civilization. But today, they're growing faster and bigger than ever before. It is estimated that more than 4 billion people live in cities, and by 2050, that number will hit nearly 7 billion. These cities for centuries have promised freedom. Freedom from poverty, from obscurity, and from stagnation. Migration, whether from villages to megacities or across borders, is fueled by hope for better jobs, education, healthcare, and let's be honest, the Instagram-worthy lifestyle. Take Mumbai for instance, a city of dreams where millions arrive daily hoping to escape rural struggles. But not all dreams survive the concrete jungle. As cities grow, they devour resources. Overpopulation stretches infrastructure to its limits, housing shortages, traffic chaos, and yes, mountains of trash. And let's not forget about the silent victims, rural areas. As young workers migrate, villages are drained of their sources. Migrants are often exploited by the policymakers, the employers, and the landholders. Their lack of awareness about their legal rights and protection make them easy targets for unfair treatment, further marginalizing them in urban spaces.
2002 गेली आता 2002 गेली आणि हांगा आतां बरी रावता आनी सुसेगा राहा पयलीं म्हाका खूब त्रास काडले तुजे अंकलन आनी म्हाका सुसेग ना हाली जेवणाक पावूंक ना हाली पण आमकां इतलेच प्रॉब्लेम आहा की खंय तरी काम सुटले आमकां मातशें रडोंक येता आमी खंय पोट भरतली कसलेय रावतली हे चिंतता.
And then there's the invisible push, climate change. Rising seas swallow coastlines, droughts drive farmland, and cities bear the brunt of climate migrants. Take Jakarta, sinking faster than any other city. It's both a sanctuary for migrants and a city drowning under its own weight. The question is, will it survive, or is it destined to become Atlantis 2.0? But urbanization isn't just about infrastructure, it's political. Who decides who gets to live in the heart of the cities versus its peripheries? Gentrification, for instance, displaces the poor to make way for high rises and hipster cafes. Migration policies, like China's Hukou system, decides who can access city resources, creating invisible walls within urban areas. In times of crisis, migrants become the perfect scapegoats blamed for stealing jobs and straining resources. The Indian government is transforming urban living with innovative initiatives. From affordable rental housing for migrants to Amrut's green connected cities and transit-oriented development creating vibrant hubs, the focus is on smart sustainable growth. With PMAY's affordable homes and slum rehabilitation, the vision is clear. Inclusive cities for a brighter future. Also, smart cities like Singapore and Amsterdam use AI and data to manage traffic, reduce waste, and even monitor energy use. But there's a darker side. Smart cities can also become surveillance hubs, controlling citizens under the guise of efficiency. Will cities evolve into eco-friendly smart hub where technology solves every urban challenge? Or are we hurtling towards dystopian megacities, where rich lives in the clouds and the poor struggles below?